Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, new comic book day, the 30th, last day of the month of September. Tomorrow starts the month of October, and this is the weekly release for next Wednesday, the 7th of October. So these are the books coming out next Wednesday. It gives you some time to kind of plan ahead. Make sure you have these books on your pull list. So this is the books that I'm taking a look at for next week. And let's jump into it. This is Midtown's website. I look at this every Wednesday. Usually it comes out live around 2:30, 2 to 2:30. So yeah, this is trying to get this video out a little sooner than normal so you guys have it in case you want to jump on something before it sells out. Usually by the end of the day, if there's something in there that people are interested in, it's normally going to be sold out probably in the first 5-6 hours. So try to get this video out as soon as I can on those days. All right, let me zoom in here a little bit and let's jump into it with the 7th, starting with Dark Horse. Alien original screenplay number 3. If you're an Alien fan, I have picked up some of those in the past. I've not been collecting them lately, so that's a pass for me. Bang number 4. I did pick up the first issue. Thought it was okay. Matt Kent is a good writer. Art by Wilfredo Torres is decent as well. So that's coming out, 2 copies, 2 covers there. Cyberpunk 2077, Trauma Team number 2 from Dark Horse. Cullen Bunn writing, Miguel Valderrama as the artist. I did pick up the first issue. I am going to give that a tussle. I have it right here. In fact, I did pick that up. Came in my Midtown order this week. Haven't read it yet, but looks pretty cool. I like the cover a lot. Yeah, I'm willing to pick up the second issue. The first issue sold out. It did pretty well. I think it's a $15 to $20 book now for the first print. I'm sure there'll be a second print on it at some point. It seems to be the thing to do these days for these companies. And there is a pink variant that came out. I think it was sold directly through Dark Horse's own website, limited to only 300 copies, and that book is going for crazy money. I think I covered it on my last live stream. Cover Price had mentioned it. It's selling for about $580 or more. I think that was the last recorded sale. So yeah, there's some heat on this book at the moment. It is a video game. It's tied to a video game, so that can sometimes give a book a little bit extra momentum behind it. I think that was it for Dark Horse that I noticed. DC, American Vampire, 1976, number 1. I do have, I believe in one time, I don't know if I still have them. I may have owned at least the first volume or the second volume. Scott Snyder and Al Burke have worked before on American Vampire. So I don't know if this is a prequel. 1976, it might be a prequel to the original storyline. This is a Black Label series, so I'm sure the paper will be high quality stock covers. It's probably going to be a nice condition. The price isn't too outrageous either for a Black Label book, only $3.99. So definitely on the affordable side. There's really 3 covers. A cover is pretty nice, red cover by El Burke, and then you've got a Dustin Nugent watercolor cover, which is nice as well, and then you got a blank cover. Next is Batman Adventures Continue number 5. I've been pre-ordering at least the first 5 issues. I don't think I'm going to go beyond that. And I think the A covers are the best ones to get. Kind of like the trade dress there, how it's presented. I don't know, it just looks a little bit better than the B cover. So yeah, I think those are worth picking up. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the series, although you never know, they may introduce a new character. So it's still a good book to keep your eye on, but I think what I'm doing is I'm just picking up the A cover, and I usually do the first 5 issues of a series that I have some interest in, but I probably won't go beyond that. Batman number 100. This is by James Tynion writing, and Jorge Jimenez and other artists. This is probably going to be a double-sized issue. Notice the price is $6.99. So yeah, it's a pivotal issue, issue 100. I believe I pre-ordered the Matina cover, which to me is the nicest cover. There's also an incentive. I think that's a 1 in 50 incentive cover by Jimenez as well. This will be the first appearance of the Ghost Maker, so it will be a key book to have in your collection. So I would grab the cover that you are interested in. The next one is Deceased Dead Planet number 4. Again, the Matina cover is the one that I went with. I pre-ordered that in advance. That was the only one that I was interested in. And moving down here, Legend of the Swamp Thing Halloween Spectacular one-shot. That could be worth grabbing. So take note of that. Wonder Woman Volume 2, number 1, the facsimile copy. If you don't have the original of this, I believe that is the first appearance of Barbara Minerva, who ends up being the second Cheetah, who will be the character that will be appearing in the Wonder Woman 1984 movie. So I don't think the original is that expensive. I think it's a $40, $50, $60 book, depending on condition. So if you don't want to spend the money for the original, just pick up the facsimile. And that does it for DC. Dynamite Entertainment. There wasn't really anything there that... I think there was one cover. I thought this cover was nice. Red Sonja number 20. Cover by Rachel Stott. That one's pretty nice. That was kind of it. I didn't really see anything else there that from Dynamite that was all that interesting. All right, moving on to IDW. If you are into Sam Keith in the Max, that might be something of interest. Batman and the Max Arkham Dreams number 4. 2 covers, actually 3 covers. There's an Ashley Wood incentive cover. Yeah, I think the incentive cover is the best. It's also more money, $22. So if you're a big Max fan, that might be something that you may want to take a look at. That might be it for IDW. I don't think there was anything else that I saw that was all that interesting. Transformers Back to the Future. So what, the DeLorean turns into a Transformer? Is that what's going on? There is an incentive photo cover. So I wonder if they, I would imagine they created the toy for this, right? The toy photo cover. I didn't know there was a Transformer Back to the Future car. I guess there is. I don't know. I would say of any of the covers, that might be the one that gets a little heat to it. Image. What am I picking up from Image? Man, I don't think much. New series, getting it together. I have no idea what this is about. I do like the coloring on this cover. I think it's a nice looking cover. Written by Sina Grace and Omar Spahi. Art by Ginny Fine. Yeah, I don't know much about the series. I don't know if this is worth taking a look. I don't think Sina Grace has ever written anything that compelling, so that's the only thing that kind of turns me off to it. Let's see what else. Marked. I mean, Marked's a good series. The art in it is pretty good by Haberlin. Also, David Hine is doing the writing with Haberlin, so it's kind of a joint effort. I guess they're both. Sounds like they're both doing writing and artwork. Yeah, number 8. I don't think I pre-ordered. I've been sort of buying Marked here and there based on a really good cover by Haberlin, and I think it's issue number 9. Next month's issue, the B cover is probably going to be my number 1 cover for the year. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do think it will sell out. It's that good. It's a painted cover of this beautiful redhead woman with a tattoo. I mean, it's unbelievable. I know I've highlighted it before on my previews videos, but yeah, you may want to take a look. Marked number 9, B cover by Haberlin is absolutely amazing. That's it for Image for me. I'm not collecting anything else there. Marvel, of course, Amazing Spider-Man issue 850. Notice they went back to the legacy numbering. Another wonderful ploy by Marvel to try to sell more comic books. Amazing Spider-Man. I picked up a couple issues recently because I do like that Sin Eater storyline. I thought was pretty good. But normally, I think Nick Spencer, maybe he's getting better. I don't know. I thought that Sin Eater storyline was pretty good. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man should be selling way more than it does, so that kind of tells you something. But a lot of covers for $8.50. Probably the most popular, I would assume, might be this In-Hook Lee cover. It's definitely a nice Halloween-themed cover. Holding the pumpkin there. The Goblin, yeah, it's a pretty nice cover. Still available on Midtown for $40. I don't know what ratio it is. I don't know if it's like a 1 in 25, 1 in 50. I have no idea. This is going to be a big print run, though. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of shops that are going to order a little extra on $8.50, so just be aware of that. There's also an incentive blank web cover, I guess. They just call that the web cover. It's nice, but man, $176, it seems very, very steep. I don't know. I know it's going to be limited, but yeah, it just seems a little too expensive. Black Widow #2. Of course, you've got these nice Alex Ross timeless covers. You got the sketch and the regular. Sketch, they want $88. You can get the regular for $4. $4 sounds pretty good. I could forego the sketch. Champions #1, Volume 4 #1. All right, we're rebooting another title that probably will get canceled at some point. The writer is Eve Ewing, which I can only assume is the wife of Al Ewing. Maybe it's his daughter. I don't know. I'm going to assume it's the wife. Simone DiMeo is doing the art. Several different covers. I don't know. I did grab a trade dress of Champions #1 by Momoko of the Miles Morales cover for $20. I did grab one of those. I did not buy the set. There is a version of it as well. But of course, the one that I did expect to sell out and absolutely did is the Peach Momoko. I think this is a 1 in 50 incentive cover. So it's sold for over incentive in Midtown here, $88. It is gone. It is selling on eBay, I think north of $100. It's a nice cover. I like it. It's cool. It's definitely a good cover. I don't know how rare it will be. I mean, there was a lot of, seems like there was a lot of advertising on this Champions reboot. I think I've heard rumors that they're going to change it to the Outlaws at some point. I don't know if that's, there's also rumored to be maybe a Disney Plus series called The Outlaws. So yeah, there's probably a little extra heat on these books. So maybe that's a good investment. I mean, $88 seems a little high. The cover's good, but I'm not salivating over it, I suppose. And, fear of missing out, of course, that book's hot right now. We'll see what happens in 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. Maybe the hype will die down. The price might come down a little bit, closer to ratio. We'll see. Let's see, what else? I'm not collecting Marauders. There's a Marvel Fanfare #10 facsimile edition. Marvel Zombies Resurrection #2. I don't, there's no A cover. Not seeing an A cover there from Midtown. They have a B, a C, a D. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. Miles Morales, Spider-Man #19. Miles Morales has been pretty good. Saladin Ahmed is doing a nice job on the writing. I think there's just the one cover. I think that one's worth grabbing. Who knows? They could be introducing a new character. I think the storyline here is the clone. Miles is fighting his clone, so you never know. There could be some type of surprise. I think that one's worth putting on your pull list. Original Marvel Zombies, Marvel Tales #1. So I'm assuming these are reprints of older issues. Nice In-Hook Lee cover. Not a cheap book, $8 retail price. You've also got this Virgin incentive cover for $88. Spider-Man Marvel's Snapshots #1. Alex Ross cover, that's always nice. There is an incentive cover, the Steve Lieber Hidden Gem variant. It's okay, I don't think anything's great about that. Star Wars Swordmaster Thor #8, that's a good one to get on your pull list. It does seem like Donny Cates is dragging out storylines here quite a bit, so I'm not, I don't know. I'm just picking up the regular A cover. I'm not going to pick up any of the other covers. Yeah, the Alex Ross cover's nice, obviously. You've got this Linnell Francis Yu cover, kind of a Frankenstein. If Thor was Frankenstein, I guess. You've got this incentive cover by Nick Klein. That looks a little interesting. I don't know. You've got the Alex Ross sketch for large money. I think that does it from Marvel. Yeah, this, okay, Venom, I forgot about Venom. Venom 27, there's a third print. Yeah, I'm assuming this is that new character. So that might be something to pick up. Wolverine, #7. I think there is somebody new in this. Is there a first appearance in this issue? I think there is. You'll have to go watch Billy's video. He'll probably give you all the details. But I believe there is a first appearance in this issue #6. So you may want to grab at least the A cover. This Daniel Warren Johnson cover is pretty nice. Kind of digging that a little bit. X of Swords cover. I kind of like this X-Force Alex Ross sketch cover. That's pretty nice. That does it for Marvel. So Independence, I don't think there was a whole lot from Independence. Sumerian People of the Black Circle #2. I do really like this artwork cover by J. Kwan Park. He also does art inside. So I believe I pre-ordered at least the first 2 or 3 issues of this. I just think that art is amazing. It's fantastic. So I did pick that up. There's several different covers. You've got these Dark Knight Return homages. I think that was what, issue 4, 3 or 4 maybe, of Dark Knight Returns. Let's see what else. I think that might be it. Horizon Zero Dawn. I am going to grab this cover. I like it by, is it Loesch? Loesch? I don't know. I know his butcher names. I'm going to say Loesch. Not too sure if that's the pronunciation, but I think that cover is pretty awesome. So that's a total cover buy for me. Titan Comics does have low print runs. Some of these early issues of Horizon Zero Dawn have sold out. Obviously, Momoko is doing the A covers, so there's a lot of people picking up the A covers by Momoko, which, yeah, it's a nice cover. But I really, I mean, this game art wraparound cover is pretty nice as well. But yeah, this might, in my opinion, I think this is the cover of the week. So I'm picking that up. I picked up the first issue. Maybe I picked up the second issue. So the only reason I'm buying this, I'm not buying it to read it so much. I just think this cover is absolutely fabulous. So that's the reason I'm grabbing that. There's also a Stanley Art Germ cover. which isn't bad. I mean, that kind of looks more like a photo to me, but yeah, it doesn't hold a candle, in my opinion, to this Loesch cover. So good on him for creating such an awesome image. I love it. There's a new series, Aftershock comic book called Lonely Receiver. Issue 2 is out this week. I didn't hear a lot of buzz on the first issue, so I don't know for sure whether that's worth picking up. There is an incentive cover, so if you're looking to speculate a little bit, Aftershock has had some hits here and there, but you know, certainly not as good as Boom Studios. But yeah, they've had some success with a few titles. Man, that might be it. I think that's gonna be it. Antarctic Press sold out. Looks like this sold out. Wall Might the Third, the Mandalorian one shot. I have no idea what this is about. Obviously, they're capitalizing on the Mandalorian, I would assume. There's also a Boom Studios second issue of We Only Find Them When They're Dead. I did enjoy the first issue. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was, I didn't think it was spectacular. It wasn't as good as Something Is Killing the Children. I didn't think it was quite on that level, but pretty good. I thought it was okay. I'm interested into seeing where this goes, so I am going to pick up at least the first 5 issues of this series to give it a full read. I don't know if I'll collect it beyond the first 5 issues, but yeah, I think A and B cover. There's also a C cover. I'm assuming the C cover is the same as looks like the C might be the same as the B, except for maybe it's a Virgin. I'm not too sure. By Raphael Burke, but yeah, first issue was pretty good. I'm interested in reading the second issue. And that's it. That's it for Independence. So that's it, guys. That's what I had for you for books coming out next Wednesday, the 7th. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I will have a live stream tomorrow on my Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic show, usually around 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you may want to set your alarms for that time. I'll have it, tomorrow I'll send out the notification on it, but plan on having that show and kind of just hang out with me, talk comics, and watch me smoke and drink. So we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some new comic book news, some stuff that's maybe come in the mail. Maybe I'll show some of my Midtown order. I do have a bunch of books that I could show and highlight. So that's it, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Please post a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe there was a book there that I should have highlighted and I didn't. Let me know that in the comments. I appreciate everybody who continues to subscribe to my channel and support my channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys soon.